Greetings, Chris Viola here with the May 22nd edition of the Perfecting Equilibrium vlog. This week we're going to take one more look at Udio because it has a new feature in it that I thought you might find interesting. Let's start with generating a soundtrack for a documentary of, helps if I could spell things, black and white tree photography. Yes, that's me with the trees. I'm not going to give it any techno or disco or rock or folk or anything like that. I'm just going to see what it comes up with a straight idea prompt instead of a musical instruction. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, all of these are 32 seconds. How are you going to have a 32-second soundtrack for a documentary? It's going to be like one photo, hello, click, bye. No. The thing about the new major feature of Udio is that you can extend these things out to 15 minutes. And so let's take a look at how that works. As soon as I get through dancing around the fact that it takes 30 or more seconds. I think as you saw last week, the trade-off here is Suno is much faster, but Udio is, for my needs, much better. Silent canopies, interesting. Let's see what it did. Brian Eno would love that. That's pure ambient music. I like a lot of what Brian Eno does, but not any of the ambient stuff. Now, interesting that this one is, it actually says ambient in there. I hadn't even noticed. And this one is Silhouettes and Shadows, which is a line from a David Bowie song, who was one of Brian Eno's most frequent collaborators. So I guess we're on a Brian Eno trip today. There we go. That I think is workable. So let's extend this now. And so let's add an intro before. And let's see, can we do more than one thing at a time? Nope, we can only do one thing at a time. So let us add an intro to that. Let's see how long that takes. Oh, interesting, it's doing both of them. I chose one, but it's doing both. Now it adds these sections as blocks, and so I'm curious to see, first of all, if the intro is the same size as the main block, or if it's a different size here. Wow, this is taking as long or longer than the original did. Okay, yeah, it's the same size. We went from 32 seconds to 1 minute 5 seconds. So I'm going to skip the I was wrong. It didn't extend both of the songs that I had previously generated. It made two variations. I guess it makes two each time. We extended Silhouette and Shadows, and we got two variations. Here's extension 1. Let's try extension 2, because again, we added an intro. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to extend this twice more, but I'm going to freeze the video each time so you're not sitting here for a minute while it generates. So I'm going to hit extend again. And this time I'm going to add a section after. And I will start it again as soon as we've got something. Okay, we're back. And one of the things I like here is the naming convention is very good. The song we started with was the 32-second Silhouettes and Shadows. We added an intro to that, and we got extended version 1, extended version 2. And then we took extended version 2 and added another section to that. Now we're up to 1:38, and it's extended version 2.1 and 0.2. So the naming convention allows you to easily go back to previous versions and such. It's very good. We've heard this part, so I'm going to skip up and see what it did here. Now I want to make a documentary about black and white tree photography because Lord knows I like to take black and white pictures of trees. Let's try this version 2.2 here. Again, I'm going to skip up to the new section. Pretty good. That's enough of that. Okay, so let us wrap this up. And again, I'm gonna pause the video while it works this out. But let's finish up this song. Let us add an outro and have a complete 2-minute song. Let's see how that goes. And here we are. Again, I'm going to skip up to the new section here, which would be the last 30 seconds or so. Well, there you have it. A complete 2-minute and 10-second song, and I think you could see how you could build this building block up to it here. You can get up to 15 minutes here. It's basically 2 seconds per minute, so you'd have to build 30 seconds, and you could 30 sections, and you could mix and match and do all sorts of things to it, remixes in there. But I think you get the general idea. You can build some fairly complicated, longer songs with this. Now, I didn't do songs with lyrics, but you could do that too with it. We've demonstrated that in the past. It's not interesting to me for marketing materials and stuff. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a song about photography next time. So, all right. Have a great week. Feel out.